Hello everyone, I'm Nick of Next Step Nick, and today we're going to play a bit of Red Hot Vengeance by Bros Before Giraffes, which is an interesting name for a studio. Now, just going through this a little bit, it is an indie title sitting on Steam at the moment, and it's actually completely free, which, yeah, sounds pretty good. I mean, it sounds awful, but I've been a bit jaded towards free stuff. I'm so used to them having sort of like live services and things like that. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how it does this, how the game kind of handles this, and also just how it plays. At the moment, it's sitting on a really positive, overwhelmingly positive, I think, on Steam, which is always a good sign. A lot of people are saying they don't know why this is free, which again is always a really good sign. I'm quite digging this tune as well. I know it sounds a bit monotonous at the moment, but there's been like this sort of really cool keys thing going on. I quite like that. So shall we have a go? New game, start from the beginning. Tutorial, W, A, S and D to move. Cool, fantastic. Okay, cool. I like... okay, this is very Hotline Miami-esque. Shift lets me move the camera. Fire arrows to the objective. Okay, take the gun with E. Okay, I will. R is reload. Cool. This is quite a cool little tutorial. Yeah, this is very... Oh, I like the destruction physics on the targets there. Wonder if I can shoot through that. Yes, I can. Very swish, yeah. It's a very Hotline Miami-esque little shooter there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quick swap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'm assuming that's different guns. Do we use this door with E? Oh no, we can just run through that door, and there's a mouse wheel here as well. Okay. Okay, F is to lock onto enemies. Oh, that's a cool idea as well. I mean, we'll get that handgun as well. Oh, we can dual wield. Fantastic. I always like a game that lets me feel like Max Payne. Right, G is drop weapon. Okay, that isn't working, but okay, I don't care too much. Let's change our loadout. Okay, we can't do that. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Okay. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay. Cool. I feel like the locking on is a little bit like cheating, so I am just going to go freestyling this. And I know what will happen is I'm going to get horribly murdered because of that, because I'm overestimating how skilled I am. And to... Oh, that's good that they've got key binding as well. And to put that in perspective, how skilled I am is not very skilled. So we'll see how this goes. It looks like they have a cutscenes as well. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
I have a job for you.
I need details.
Subway station. Lots of armed guards.
High profile target. That's gonna cost extra.
The guy on the left
Not
looks a
high
lot like
profile.
Willie Nelson.
Bit of a family man with some friends in high places.
Oh god, it is Willie
Family
Nelson.
man, you know I don't kill women and children.
I know. We have that covered. He's traveling by himself, aside from his guards.
It's lucky that he's in that
Traveling
tiny little
alone on
box.
the
It'll be much
subway,
easier to shoot him
No
like that.
crowds. How high up are his friends?
He's a friend of the Russians, an accountant by the name
That
of
is a
Dmitri
mighty
Chekhov.
moustache.
You'll find more details in the glove compartment.
It's like a modern day Arthur Morgan. But I like that. I like the fact that it's got that little bit of it's a very noir style story. I like that. I'm just exploring a little bit. Okay, no worries. Let's go this way. Oh, fantastic. Board the train. What did the board say there? Die now, save later. Okay. Oh, these guys must be innocents. Oh, there's something over there. There's something over there. Shall we go this way? Oh, is that a weapon? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Didn't know how to identify people there. Oh. Okay, that was a good start. Let's try that again. So now what we're looking for is the little red mask. I thought that was a guy, you know, but I wasn't sure. I didn't just want to shoot a civilian. I thought that would be a great start. Okay, let's go for this now. Oh, I say that and immediately pepper that civilian with bullets. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, you know that thing I said about the locking on? Yeah, we're gonna just do that because my god, if you don't do that, I'm just not very good, to be honest. I'm just not very good. We'll try again without locking on. The other thing that's getting me a little bit is your left mouse buttoning and right mouse buttoning, and left and right mouse buttoning. This is what I mean by skill. Just complete lack of, can't even speak at the moment, which is always good. There we go. Your LMB and RMB just to shoot each gun individually, which sounds great, but at the same time, it's kind of, if I press both at the same time, for example, oh no, it is letting me, for some reason. Okay, maybe it's me. Fair enough, yeah. So far, really nice, competent styled, right. Civilians, what? Right, if you, okay, you kind of deserve that, let's be honest. You deserve this, I'm sorry, but, you know, a little bit of self-preservation goes a long way. We'll get on our train. I can appreciate this as well, because I know it's like a, oh yeah, you can't shoot through these doors, okay. Which I should have thought of, really. But, I can appreciate a game that is basic in its graphical design if it works as a tone. So, like, for example, this, it's set a nice tone. I would go as far, to be honest, to say as well that the fact that there is this noir style theme going on means that this colour scheme really feeds into that. It feels like a noir, hard-boiled, comic style thing, and it really highlights the blood as well. I think the colour really pops, so that looks really nice actually. I think that's the thing, is you don't need really amazing graphical engines and things like that when you've just got good gameplay and things just work, if you know what I mean. As long as your gameplay is competent, if there's a story, that's fantastic. You know, I think gameplay, story and musical accompaniment can often be way more important than graphics. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have a beautiful looking game, but I can remember a lot of games, and a lot of my favourite games look quite basic. They're not... Oh. There we go, look at that, we're getting the hang of it now, blimey. That's good, happy days. But no, I can remember a lot of games, a lot of my favourite games actually have, you know, their graphics aren't what I would say I play them for, really, but at the same time, they're fantastic, you know, I mean, I'm a lot more relaxed about the Final Fantasy. Oh, you're not getting away. Yeah, aha! There we go. Showing my skill now. We'll just pretend that the video started from here, shall we? But no, I'm a lot more relaxed about the Final Fantasy 7 re-release now because of the fact that they've said there's going to be like a classic mode, and it's just sort of prettier. And don't get me wrong, I'm open to the new mechanics. You know, the ATV system sounds interesting. It sounds cool. What I've heard about it, you know, they've basically announced a turn-based style of gameplay as well to go alongside the new gameplay, which they sort of described already as kind of, oh god, kind of partially, you know, it's turn-based to an extent. There's a lot more. It feels a lot more action-orientated while still having turns in there. But they've listened to fans as well and said, okay, well, we're also going to have a purely turn-based system. And that, to be honest, has relaxed me a bit. Because despite the fact that it might look prettier now, I think the most important thing is basically the gameplay. I don't mind too much about the look. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure, you know, if it looks beautiful, that will definitely be a positive. I'd love to see Midgar as a beautiful, sprawling city. Oh, we got him. Oh god, we're out of bullets. Okay. Hooray! Haha! You see, we're so hardcore, we didn't even need it. Look at that moustache, mighty. And we've even painted our we've even painted our gun look. That's nice. Bros before Giraffes present. Oh dear. He's fallen in some paint. I don't know if that's how blood reflects, but I'm okay with it. But no, I like the fact that the gameplay of 7 and the story of 7 is what drew me into that world. So, hooray! We killed them all! Which is something you can't usually say in social situations, so that's good. The deaths isn't so good though, but such is life, ironically. But no,
Got another
we'll watch
job
this clip
earlier
and then
today.
I'll carry on warbling.
Thought this was going to be a routine infiltration. Some rich fucker pissed off the mob and was going to pay the price. Intel says a soon-to-be dead man was waiting upstairs for me in a lockdown safe room.
Okay. Okay. You know, I mean, it's all well and good murdering people, no need to swear, really, but okay. But no, only joking. But no, the thing that I like about games like, a lot of my favourite games, the thing that draws me in, I can appreciate beautiful graphics, but the thing that draws me in is, for example, the soundtrack or the story or good gameplay. I won't, with all of those aspects, I will stick with a game. I mean, some less than others. I mean, you know, if you've just got a good soundtrack and the gameplay's not great, the likelihood of me sticking with it is, you know, I will try and I'll see how far I get, you know, but also at the same time, I will have a positive takeaway, if you know what I mean. Whereas if a game is just pretty, it very quickly becomes something I will not, you know, it's not really memorable. I mean, you can remember a really nice tune, you can remember good gameplay, you can remember a good story, but graphically, it's very much like a flash in the pan. Like, if you see something beautiful once, fantastic, but when it comes to, you know, those things don't trump what actually makes a game, if you know what I mean. It's a bit like when you look at asset flips and things like that. It's the graphics, and the graphics can be fantastic. You can look at some really amazing assets that someone has taken from something else, but you know, the story's not there. The gameplay is, for example, mediocre. We can't go back downstairs. Oh god! Oh no! This wasn't our perfect run. I was hoping this was going to be a perfect run whilst talking, just to seem quite nonchalant, and I've not been watching my ammo is the thing. But no, the thing is that I think with any of those other aspects, a game can survive, it can be something you remember fondly. But when it comes to, you know, graphics, I've played a lot of games that look great and play like not well. I mean, really good example, look at something like Anthem, you know. I don't think anyone's going to remember that game, apart from the controversies, in about 5 years. Yet, I can tell you all about some of the games that I used to play as a kid or a few years ago,
I was
based
expecting
purely
a
on their
typical
soundtrack
fat
and gameplay.
businessman, but instead I had a scared little girl
Oh
staring
god,
down
it's
the
a
barrel
witch
of
from
my
Left 4
gun.
Dead.
I was
Shoot her,
willing
she'll
to
go
do
mental in a
just
minute.
about anything.
She's got
Fuck,
claws.
I killed an 18-year-old kid with a pipe wrench, but I draw the line at women and children.
I look
and my
like
now
Edgar Allan Poe.
ex-employer had just gotten 2 strikes here.
You don't get that
Third
close
was
to a
lying
witch.
to me, trying to get me to rashly pull that trigger instead of hiring someone with less of a heart.
Oh no, he's painted
I
her
knew if we
red
didn't
to
get
match his
moving,
gun.
she'd
I knew
end
this
up
was a
dead,
bad idea.
So I took her back to my safe house.
He's so into colour coordination, it's not healthy. Okay. But no, I think that's
My
the
safe
thing.
house was an old
Gameplay trumps
apartment
graphics,
complex
really,
by
and
the
so
name
does,
of
you know,
Lakeside
storyline and
Suites. There was
soundtrack.
nothing sweet about it, unless you would consider the smell of piss and cigarettes sweet.
What
I
an
left her
awful
in that
lake
room,
in that case.
decided to
You're
take a
living
walk
next to
to
a
clear
lake
my
of urine,
head.
my friend. But no, I mean, like with this, for example, the story seems interesting. Gameplay is fun. The graphics may not be on par with something like Anthem, but at the same time, I'm going to remember this for a lot longer and having a lot more fun.
Or hire a whole fucking team. I knew you could handle it.
Are you deaf or just stupid? No women or children. I've been very clear about that.
Tell you what,
Intense.
waste her now, and I'll forget about this little disobedient outburst.
Go to hell.
Oh.
Wrong call. You're fired.
Oh no. Oh. We're playing as the Hulk, apparently.
Hell was
I think it's always a bad sign if you've seen something like John Wick as well. If you've got a man that you literally pay to kill people, don't try and kill them yourself. Well, you could do. Apparently, you'd be successful if it's me. I should try the lock-on system again, really. Let's try the lock-on system again. Okay. I keep forgetting to manually reload. Oh god. I keep forgetting that you have to manually reload, and I'm not watching my ammo counter. It's not going well, to be honest. Good. But no, that's the thing, you know, if you're playing a game for... you know, graphics don't come on high on the list for me, to be honest. They're a benefit, they're not something I'd pick a game up specifically for, I think is the way I would put it.
Hey, kill that motherfucker. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I'm going to take back that thing I said about not trying to kill a contract killer, because if it's, you know, my guy, I'm not great at staying alive, to be honest. Here's where people are all saying on Steam that the one criticism is it's too easy, and here I am getting shot in the face immediately. It's an interesting little game though, it's fun. I mean, it's very enjoyable for what it is. I'm surprised, to be honest, that it's this good for something that's free. I think I've gotten jaded over the years with, as soon as I see a game is free, I immediately assume at least some kind of foul play. I saw one the other day, just a small time title, just popped up on my feed, and someone was telling me about it, but the second I saw it was free, I immediately got turned off by it, because I knew that there was going to be microtransactions in it, and it just made me, yeah, I wasn't going to try it. This, on the other hand, I'm having a great fun. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. Fantastic. But no, it's good, it's
Who the hell is that?
Oh. Alright, big guy. We're taking that. We can die holding this next time. But no, it's nice to play something that isn't so cynical all the time, to be honest. It's not trying to get money out of me, and it's just fun. It just seems like pure, incredibly aggressive, Hulk-related red paint spilling fun. And that's good. Let's go in here. Who are these civilians hanging around in here? Is this meant to be my apartment building? Because it's before the bomb, you know, it's just a mess. Man, you should move, really. You must not be charging enough for being a killer. I thought contract killers did really well, to be honest, but are there really contract killers? I always thought that. I know you see it in films and stuff, but do they exist? Because are they just so good you don't know they're about? Apparently, I think it's Woody Harrelson's dad was supposedly, or he used to talk about being a contract killer, or something like that. I know that might be libelous, so I'm just going to say, yeah, I think he talks about it. Oh, it's artistic. Oh no. Oh no.
By the time I got to her, she was on her way out. Her sides rose slowly as she gasped for air.
Yeah.
The lack of skin told me that she wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, that's
She
usually a
gazed
good
up at me
sign.
with her last working eye. In too much pain to produce a tear, a cry
One
out.
more than you.
I drew my gun, and with hesitation, I broke my rule.
Well,
This mafia is taken from a lot
you
of
know,
people.
I think you can make exceptions
my
in
rule
certain
was all I
sort of
had.
times, you know.
Gandhi once said,
I don't think that's breaking
"An
your
eye
rule,
for an
to be
eye
honest,
makes
mate.
the whole world blind. But he's full of shit. I'm gonna take everything from Gino.
Oh.
I'm gonna come at them with red-hot vengeance."
Oh, he said the thing. He said the thing. And I was just thinking as well that car isn't red, and then the lights came on. You just got to trust him. You've just got to trust him. He gets things done. Okay.
If you want to take out a gang,
He's painted the
I mean
whole
really
town red.
take it out.
I thought
You
that
gotta
was just a
start at the
saying.
bottom, destroy the foundation, and work your way
And his
up.
car fires
I
a
take out
laser.
all their sources of revenue. They can't fund their war against me. And I want Gino to see me slice every limb off this empire his family spent generations building.
Oh. Just the introduction to Crazy Taxi.
So I start low with his drug labs.
Oh, right then, yeah. Just start with the lower bits then, I suppose. I don't know what constitutes low, to be honest, when it comes to things like this. I thought racketeering. It's good that they've labelled these.
Did I hear something?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna look over here.
That's the one thing I would say, is I know it's... Ugh. I'm so used to games auto-reloading for me. It's probably just because I'm sort of a filthy scum, but I'm used to games reloading for me and doing bits like that for me, so it's... I keep forgetting to hit reload. Are we... Oh, do I need to blow everything up? Is that the objective here? Yes, it is. Okay, fantastic. And where we go? Destroy all chemical containers. Okay, then. The AI doesn't seem to... I think that's the one criticism I have, is the AI doesn't seem to know what it's doing. It tends to just sprint at you. It's not... They're not very, you know, they're not working with self-preservation, let's put it that way. It does work, to be honest. Bum rushing me though is kind of killing me, but at the same time, they don't seem to be working towards preserving themselves. They tend to just sprint at you, which is fine. I mean, I am having fun with this. It's just one of those things where you think just a little change there at some point maybe would be just to make the AI a bit more conscious about, you know, trying to stay alive rather than just running speedlining for you. But at the same time, I'm having fun and it is working. You know, like I say, you can't really critique them because they are killing me quite a lot. So, you know, if they're getting the job done, I suppose. Let's use our Uzis here. So I'll reload myself. Oh! Didn't even see him. Didn't even see him. I think that's one of the sort of things about this kind of game. A bit like Hotline Miami. It's very cathartic. It's this whole sort of throw yourself at something. Don't really plan it. Just run at things. Die quite a lot, and then when you've died a few times, eventually you sort of get it right. Everything goes the right way, and oh, we've got a trophy there, an achievement there.
Hey, watch my back, will you?
But you know, you play games over and over like this, for example, and then eventually you get it right, and everything falls into place, and you win. And I can respect that. It's a very, like I say, it's a very cathartic thing. You do end up feeling very sort of satisfied when at all points. Oh god, I knew I should use the lock on. Yep, should have used that lock on. I'm forgetting to reload. No, you don't. But no, it's a very cathartic experience. It's fun. It's good, kind of mindless fun. It's very, it's oddly relaxing, which I feel like I'd read on the BBC as evidence of video games causing violence. Kind of saying that they sort of attribute to someone, some 14-year-old from, oh! I don't even know how that happened, but fantastic, we win. We're just that good. But no, it's the kind of thing, you know, they attribute to someone saying to a parent, and then like the media freaks out. But it's it is very relaxing. It's a very, I think it's the planning aspect more than anything. It's not. It's the fact that you run into something with very little planning, as opposed to sort of you're in and out. I think part of it correlates to how quickly you're in and out of the action as well. If there was a long loading screen between deaths, I would be getting annoyed about now, but there's not. There's this very quick, like I say, Hotline Miami-esque. You die, you're back in the action, everything's moving again, and you're fighting again. It's not a case of, okay, now you've got to do X, or you've got to watch this, or you're listening to a script of, you know, how you messed up, or a you died screen, or anything like that. It's literally just dead, move on, let's try again. And that's really nice. It's quite fun. It's just a... Oh no. But it works. It's very satisfying. It's just a nice formula. I know quite a few companies have tried to ape Hotline Miami, but this is good. This is good. It's good. It's fun. There's a lot going for it. I'm very surprised, like I say, that it's free. Oh, 2 for 1, fantastic. I meant to do that, of course. But no, it's very fun. It's very exciting and just enjoyable. It's not. I'm on the edge of my seat a little bit here. Every time I enter a room, I think most people would cruise through these early levels. I am not exactly showcasing. Oh no, I'm getting reloaded again, aren't I? Right, I didn't forget to lock on though. Oh god. We're nearly out of ammo here, gang. Nope. Close. Okay, can we hide behind the car? Oh no, I'm trying to reload, I'm pressing T. Oh god. And I've ruined the car. Started to paint it red, which is my guy's thing, so it's okay. There we go, that's a bit better. There we go, now we're cooking with gas.
What the hell is that?
Oh! That genuinely frightened me a little bit. I forgot about the windows. But that's the thing, is I'm not annoyed about that. It's not
What was that?
it's not a sort of long-term you died scenario. I'm not looking at like a Mario oh no kind of screen. I'm just literally in, out, fun. Throw myself at it, fail, throw myself at it again. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm very surprised that it's free, actually. Very surprised that it's free. Can't break the television. What have we got in here? Okay. We'll go and take those guys out as well. I don't think we're going to succeed in like a no-death run. What I'll do is on the next level we'll try a bit of planning and we'll see if we can't get a no-death run going on. Okay, these windows are all boarded up. Oh, we've got a back door here. We've got a back door. Can we?
What was that?
Oh wait, that's okay. That's okay. Is this guy coming? No. Did we get? No, we didn't get him. Okay, he hasn't moved. We can. Oh no. Right, lock on. There we go. That's a bit better. We got them all? I think that's all of them. We did really well there. I'm actually quite pleased with us at the end there. That's what I mean. As I've left this now, I'm feeling very satisfied. I died multiple times, but we did well on the lead up here. And now the level's complete. And we killed everyone. And we only died 7 times. Fantastic. New weapons unlocked. Okay. Next mission.
Without their labs, they have to import their drugs throughout various warehouses down by the docks. I plan on paying them a visit. I want this message to be heard loud and clear. No one in those warehouses is making it out alive.
That sign says no parking as well, and I bet you he parks under it because he's just like that. That's not one of his rules. Oh, we need to access our boot because we can get our items out of here. I think I'm going to go with one of each, you know, because dual wielding is cool, but the problem is I keep forgetting to reload both guns as opposed to, I've not got anything to switch to, if you know what I mean, when I run out of ammo, which is a pain. I really like that kind of game though. I'm a big, I was actually replaying Max Payne 1, 2 and 3 the other day, just for fun sort of thing. I played 1, finished most of 1. I haven't finished 1 completely yet. Haven't started 2, but I had a bit of a break because I was showing someone who'd never played Max Payne, actually. Max Payne and how it had kind of evolved. Oh. Guess this isn't our no death run, guys, but that was close. That was close. We did well. But no, someone I know had never played Max Payne before, which was surprising to me. But I suppose it's quite an odd game. But to be honest, I think it's one of Remedy's better games. I think it's fantastic. I'm surprised they haven't rebooted it, to be honest. But I was showing someone Max Payne, and I was showing them the sort of edgy charm of walking into a room full of goons and just this kind of thing. The dual wielding, I think, is so cool in that game. I think they handle it so well. And I played a bit of 1, really enjoying it. But to show them, I mean, they're the kind of person who they like a game with good graphics, and I can respect that to an extent. I think I can understand being spoilt for it a little bit. You know, if you play stuff that you're used to looking fantastic, and then you go to like a late early 2000s kind of game. I think it was early 2000s Max Payne. But when you go to a game like that, I can kind of see why it would bug you if you haven't played it before, because I think a certain degree of, I know it's very hypocritical to say, but I think a certain degree of loving a game that's very, very old can also be a little bit nostalgic sometimes, like a nostalgia kind of kick. But Max Payne, I think generally, to be honest, is a fantastic game. But yeah, no, I played a bit of that, and the way they handle dual wielding in that game is, oh, there is nothing quite like. I jumped through a window, for example, just spraying everywhere in like dual wield slow motion, and it's probably one of the coolest feelings. And I think oh, you know what I said about this one being our no death run? This isn't going to be it. But then again, I think this one carries over, so we're okay. We'd already messed it up at this point. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But no, it handles it so well. I think it feels so good in that game to when you're dual wielding, just naturally is cool. I remember when they introduced it into Halo. I think it was Halo 2 introduced it. And you just always feel cool. It doesn't matter what situation you're in, it's just cool. Because, you know, let's be honest, when you're using them in video games, not in real life, I don't think this in real life, you know, controversially, but when you're holding a video game gun, it's cool. It's cool. And the only way you can make it cooler in a video game is to have 2 guns. You know, it's a really cool thing to do, and it's yeah, I think Max Payne is one of those games that does it well. Whereas, but I think the problem is when it requires any extra, like now, oh, I'm doing it again anyway, aren't I? Like this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not thinking very straight about it. I'm just oh no. I remembered the lock on. But no, when it's done well in a game, and this game does do it well to an extent, it's just I'm rubbish. But when it's done well in a game, you can set up some really cool moments. I mean, I went straight to I've missed that non-moving box with 20 shots just there. That's what I mean. So I wouldn't blame the game for that. But when the game does dual wielding well, it's cool. I mean, I went straight for it when I saw it was in this. I think it's great. Now what we'll do? Oh, okay. Maybe if we use a silencer. But we'll be able to do a bit of a stealth mechanic kind of aspect. We'll give that a go. Maybe we can take them out one by one.
Before they catch wind of what I've done down at the docks, I need to hit the capos hard and fast before they have a chance to get to me.
Oh.
The capos use restaurants to launder their dirty money.
They've all got
and each
massive
visit their
foreheads as well.
establishments like clockwork. Lucky for me, each of these places are within a few blocks of each other.
He's
If
got
I
his
hurry,
knife tie
I can
on.
take them all down before they knew what hit them.
Oh, he means business. We'll call this our last one. We'll do this one as our last. Oh, now this is cool. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, this is what I mean. Immediately, I thought that was cooler. I thought dual wielding was cooler just then because of that. So, what we'll do is we'll give it a go. We'll see how we get on in regard to just sneaking in. Okay, window. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Nothing over here.
We'll let all of our civilians go because we are a. Oh no. Sorry, civilians, it's off. It's off the table. I was going to say we had ethics and honour, but we don't anymore. If we're about to die. Oh god. Oh no. Right, I don't think this is going to be our quiet run either, so we might as well just abandon that. I thought that was a little bit of a smaller building than it was. I thought I could circle back round. Evidently not. Right, let's give this a go, eh? Can we just... Oh. Got him! There we go. We've already killed our target.
Yeah, what are you guys fucking?
Great. We'll do one more because I want to see if we can accomplish one without dying before I go. Andre Fortos, that's unfortunate. We'll know who he is because he'll be lying down. We got him.
I'm gonna look over here.
We're the perfect killer. We're like Agent 47.
Hands where I can see him.
Oh. I'm assuming these are air quotes dirty cops.
Moving to position.
See, this is the thing, is everyone in here just needs to learn how to utilise their primary colours because, you know, if everything's covered in red, we assume that it's a friend of our main character. Or dead. If anything is grey, I immediately assume it's a civilian. So all you need to do, really, is roll around in grey paint and you're good to go. You're pretty much safe from me.
I'm pretty sure I heard something. I'm gonna go look over.
Can we make it to this alleyway before we... Oh, it's not an alleyway this time, we're in a car. We can indeed. Easy peasy, right? Nice. So you don't... Only one death. Not enough kills, though. Well, what we'll do is we're going to give it one last college try. We're going to do this one without
After
being
that
hurt.
close call with the police,
I look like Stalin.
I managed to duck into a departing meat truck. I didn't have to read the decal on the side of the car to know it was Vince's. They call Vince the Butcher for a reason. And the
It's lucky you
stiffs that
didn't,
I
because
found in
it
the
said
back
Vince. You were
confirmed
right.
that.
Oh,
Rumor has it that the mob disposes of its corpses through a meat packing plant. An associate of mine had advised me not to buy their meat. The butcher dies tonight.
oh. Oh, I think that's a bit aggressive, but okay. Now what we'll do is we are going to go with our silencer. We're going to take this nice and slow, and when excrement hits the fan, we will switch it up. Now I'm going to check for windows. I'm going to be really careful this time. We're going to take our time here. Okay. Okay, this could go badly. Okay, so far so good.
Find you. Where the fuck is
We got him. We got him. So far so good. Okay.
Watch my back.
So far we're doing well. We're going to check our corners. Okay. We've got this, guys. Taking our time. There doesn't seem to be a time limit or anything as a mechanic, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And there's not a score per se, so that's good for us. If there was a score, we'd be in trouble. Okay. Yep, these silencers are helping out.
What the fuck was that?
Nope, nope, nope. Oh god. There we go. Now, can we get any more bullets? Because we are running low on our silenced pistols. Is there ammo in here? Is any of this for silenced pistols? Oh! Okay, I feel like this is the recipe for disaster. I've been wooed by the prospect of dual wielding, but we'll give it a go. Let's have a go. We're going to still take our time. There's a baseball bat in there. I don't really want to use that though. You know, I think the long range option will be better here. There we go.
Okay, nothing over here.
Yeah, once you get that lock on down, you kind of, it's very much kill by numbers. I feel like the lock on is a little bit cheap, to be honest, because I can literally just select this guy.
I'm looking. Who the hell is that?
Okay, okay. I can just select these guys and just hold down the trigger really, so it takes a lot of the challenge away. I can understand why it's there, but I feel like I was having a better time dying multiple times trying the best really. I was taking a lot more pride in the kills when I was doing them entirely myself. Okay, here's this guy. Oh, that was pretty good. It's not too much of a spread there. I thought that would have a much wider spread. But, okay, we're taking a guy down over there. I think we can move our way around. I don't know why I started to whisper there. Oh. Okay. There we go. This guy here could be a problem. We'll take him out next. And that was good. That was a nice little strafe there. And finally, I see that window. I learned my lesson from before. You don't walk past the windows like a fool. Right, let's go through here. Could this be our no death run? We're downstairs. Oh no. There's a lot of guys here. I don't like how open that is. Oh, there we go. Oh! There we go. A nice perfect run, full kills, and no deaths. It's our first one, but hopefully it will. No, it will be our last one. There's no turn about that. But anyway, though, just to summarise, really, really good, really enjoyable. That's Red Hot Vengeance. It's free at the moment on Steam. Really good reviews so far, and yeah, really good fun. Really great way to spend some time. Really easy going, very tongue-in-cheek. I mean, I know it's got some darker themes in there, but it's. I like the fact, in a way, the fact that it is animated in the way it's animated and things like that kind of removes you a little bit. So it is a very dark theme it was dealing with, of course, earlier on, but it's okay because the animation kind of detracts from that a little bit, so it's not as grisly as it could be. But that's a good thing. That's definitely a good mark, I think. It keeps the tone up. It allows you to enjoy it without feeling guilty for that. But no, really, really good game. Really enjoyable. Free on Steam at the moment. Yeah, give it a try. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm Nick from Next Step Nick. If you do like my videos and you do want to keep up as well with all of the latest articles and reviews written by me, then head over to the website, which is www.nextstepnick.com. And also, if you do want to stay up to date with everything, don't forget to subscribe, not only on the website but also on YouTube. We've got a lot of features coming very soon, including a really exciting feature that I'm looking forward to sharing with you all. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every click helps, and have a great day, guys. Thank you very much.